Hello, my name is Dwayne Dantzler. This is my final project for Android 2.10. I describe it as an audio video album to store your personal audio and video clips on a mobile device so that you can take them wherever you happen to be. So, with that started, let me first go through a couple of things on the UI. So, you have the ability to record audio, to record video, and we have our audio library icon and a video library icon that will take us to our respective audio and video clips. So let me get started first by showing how you would, let's say, record an audio clip. You click on this button here, record. Okay, now most of this is all canned, mocked up, so I was pleased with the fact that I could just mock things up and see how it might look and feel. There's some things I would like to change with the UI, but that'll come down the road. So again, I have a start button, and again, this is mocked up, so you'll see toast popping up to represent the various functionality. And then I can pause. And now, if I stop my audio, this allows me to save something. So this may be saving my son's fifth birthday message. Okay, so then I go save, and boom, it brings up my page of my list of audio libraries that I have currently saved. And there's my son's fifth birthday message I've saved. Okay, now once I'm done with that, I can go back, and now I can come up to my audio library and play back any of my previous recordings. So maybe I want to hear the best of Pearl Jam, and listening to audio clip Pearl Jam. Start the audio. Again, this is all canned. Pause, and finally stop. I'm done. Okay, we can go back to the beginning, and this is similar to with recording. So the nice thing, I was able to kind of just reuse a lot of the screens and navigation and activities and just change the wording, but the architecture was pretty much the same. So that kind of helped out quite a bit. So with recording video, same deal. Now I was able to find a nice little black page. Again, this is all mocked up, but in the future, it gives me an idea of what I would like to see happening. So at this point, I can say, let's start recording. Pause my recording. And if I choose to stop my recording, at that point, I could save it. So in this case, I may choose not to save it. I can go ahead and I can cancel. And it lets me know that I canceled the recording. But let's say I want to save it just for sake of demo. So again, stop feature allows me now. I can save. Save. And now I save Scarface. Now, one thing about this is that I used most of the stuff that we talked about in class in terms of activities, list views, toast messages that you've seen, basic navigation, action bar menus, and I was also able to incorporate the database into my app as well. So those are things that I was able to kind of incorporate. So I was glad that I was able to do that. Let me go back. So we've done a recording of audio and video. Now let's go to the playlist. So let's say I want to listen to something. So off my album, let's say I want to listen to Pink Floyd. Click on it, and now I'm listening to the audio clip. And again, start, pause, and stop. And we're done. I'll navigate back to the front page. Likewise, if I wanted to watch any of my audio, I love this movie, Godfather Part 2. And same scenario, start, pause, and stop. And there you have it. So, again, I think that kind of wraps it up. It's been a fun project. It's been a great class. Some of the things that I would say I had issues with, one was getting the navigation put together. That was a bit more than I would have thought, but and I'm still not totally pleased with that. Another thing is the UI design. I think I could do a lot more work, and I know that other classes will add more to UI design, so I'm hoping to be able to polish that up and finding good icons and graphics, and I'd like to do that in a more polished way. Some of the things I would also like to be able to do is add features like send audio to the cloud, so I have my library up in the cloud, for instance, and that kind of thing. I think some of the challenges down the road would be trying to actually do the audio and video recording and getting all that together, but that's down the road. So with that said, thank you very much, and that's all I have. Bye-bye.